to run out of minerals while we have plenty of minerals. They finally take out that planetary fortress. Mutalisk coming in, but too bad, so sad. Jujoki has missile turrets that own Mutalisk to kill one. And they might take down another. Oh, sorry, Jujoki, but that Mutalisk has like 1 HP. I probably had 1 HP, right? Like it's at 3 HP right now, and maybe 2. Anyways, I have a bunch of tanks. I have like 6, and I have Marauders, and so I'm pretty much rearing to go. UnGottenOne has another expansion going, so he's doing a good job of keeping up his macro, maybe. Although he does have a bunch of minerals and 500 gas, and so does Nevermore. I mean, it's pretty important to keep your mineral count low, just because that means you know what you're doing, you know? Like, you never should have that... You know, you don't get interest, so might as well spend everything, and then, I mean, if you're gonna get attacked, you can, you know, rationalize saving it for something else, or like some sort of strategy, but really... What you need are units generally when you know what their army composition is, so you can correctly counter. And so I'm always telling this to Patootie, you should always, you know, not have that many minerals going on. But anyways, I get scolded by Jujoki here because I remember quite, vividly. He says don't march like that because I'm not watching, and he says it's dangerous, and I'm saying yeah, you're probably right. So fine, I will not march like that anymore. I bring in my tanks to back up Jujoki's Marauders. We get Pincer attacked by these mutalings, but it's not very well coordinated. So they could have taken us out if they went together, but they did not. I siege up, and so UnGottenOne links in. I unsiege, and luckily they are focusing on my tanks. Or no, they were focusing on Jujoki's Marines. So with these super duper medevacs, they were able to defend. My Vikings going to town on these overlords with this super duper range, but I do not actually... Yeah, there we go. There we go. I did not micro that actually. That was pure AI micro. Good for AI. This expansion not doing much. UnGottenOne not doing much. I'm not sure what happened, but they are not macroing well. Maybe they're just like sitting down and saying, how can we lose that battle? I don't understand. So I leave my guys here because I want them to stick around. I start my expansion because I'm running out of minerals very dangerously, so I think what do I do? Yeah, I bring my SCVs over, but then Nevermore unfortunately sees it, and I'm saying, oh crap, now I have to lift off. And so I go back over here, I lift off, I'm trying to bring my SCVs back over, but no sir, Nevermore saying, I'm sorry Jarvis, but you cannot bring you may not enter. Yeah, so I just suicide them because I don't wanna see them die. So I just look away. I don't watch that slaughterhouse 5 there with more than 5 SCVs. And that's not even what the book was about. But anyways, I start pushing out again. I have 2 Vikings that I know they're mutas. And I have a Thor because I know they're mutas. And I have 1 Viking just sitting on the ground because he lost his wings. That's what happened. That's what I'm going to say. That's the story. The Viking is at such low health he cannot fly anymore. Anyways, I know that there are units here, so I siege up and I'm trying to bait them over, but they are very smart and they are not going to fall for it. So, you know, I bring them over with my Vikings first because they want to kill my Vikings ASAP because they're super defenseless against the ground units. But I'm like, nope, let's go back, sir. Let's go back. And Jujoki says, alright, I'll wait 2 seconds before going back to make it seem like we're attacking for reals. I get like 1 siege tank kill, maybe? I'm not sure. Or like a couple hits. But UnGottenOne smartly, very astutely, backs away because he knows my tanks are coming. Jujoki tells me to scan again. Very good. You should always be scanning using up that energy if you're not going to be using the mules. We try baiting once more, and we get a couple decent hits. If we take out that Immortal, good for us. We bring in our tanks, and initially we were going to go for those expansions because we don't want to give them access to new minerals. We want them to stick on their old, dried out, dirty patch. But no, these stalkers keep bothering us. We don't want them to, you know, kite us around. So we just chase them to the base, and there's nothing wrong with going for the base straight up. So my Vikings are taking out these overlords, and Nevermore is super supply blocked. He only has if he has 30 supply, how many overlords does he have? That's like a super math question. Not a super math question, but it's just a math question. I siege up, and I mean, yeah, like Jujoki is a master of macro. He just attacks and leaves, and he just goes back to tend to his base, which I think is good practice. I queue up some SUVs, queuing up more Marines, but I'm really focusing on my tech, so I build more siege tanks. I have 3 more, I have another 2 more Vikings going on. I leave my guys here because they've lived for a really long time, and my Vikings are, yeah, they're taking out Nevermore's overlords because they have nothing else to do. They can't really attack anything. I see that my force is doing pretty well here, a little bit too late maybe, and I'm like, maybe I'll go reinforce it because they're doing so well. Good job, Dev. He's like super duper Thor and Marines and these medevacs that have like 2 Marines to kill. Yeah, so look at this Marine. Oh, it almost survives. Anyways, my reinforcements are on their way and they get here in time. Whoa, when we see an Ultralisk being built right here, and that is super scary. Man. There we go. Yeah, like 1 or 2 hits and it's over. Ram. Okay, so against Ram. So against structures, Ultralisks do a lot of damage. Kaiser Blades do a lot of damage against armored units. So bing, bada boom, bada bing. Look at all that splash damage going on. But too bad, so sad. I bring down my Vikings, and so those Ultralisks go down. Jujoki says, nice, thank you for the compliment. I'm building more units because I want to make this sure victory. I have a Thor coming out. Thor is here. And then Nevermore leads the game because he is super defeated. And I bring down my Vikings to do more damage, even though they don't do that much damage. Some more Marines because I want to send as much as I can. Nevermore still has that Zergling there, good for him. UnGottenOne super mined out. He has, what is the income right now? Yeah, he has like same income as we do, but in terms of army size, yeah, Jujoki is just way in the lead, and he's bringing more medevacs. That's like 8 medevacs with like half of them full, so they're gonna have like a surplus of healing going on. Especially when you have stim too, it's too crazy. It's just way too crazy. Yeah, and plus UnGottenOne has no defense. That might have been the main. I mean, Jujoki could have came with like 1 medevac and 5 Marines, and they would have been able to take up the space. But I come with my Thor and my Marine, because I'm saying, let's do some overkill. Let's make him leave. Let's make him leave. And so he does leave. Gives us a GG. I stick around for a little bit more, and then I leave. So I hope you guys enjoyed that game of back and forth, and I will cast you guys next time. Yeah, I said it.